It's 90 degrees outside. You're sweating balls. You want water resistant makeup. You want sweat resistant makeup. You want any type of liquids resistant makeup. I don't judge. Oh, you want it to be transfer proof. Oh my God, I'm your girl. You're a New York City girl. Oh my God, you're gonna be sweating on the subway. It's gonna be so fucking hot. Yes, you came to the right place. You're welcome. Thank you so much, Curology, for sponsoring today's video. We're approaching summer very quickly. I know this because I am sweating more than I ever have in my life. So, the New York City heat and humidity is getting to me, and it's only May. As some of you may know, last summer I had a pretty tricky bout with my skin. I had a full-on fungal acne breakout. On top of that, I was picking at my skin so much because I wanted to fix the problem. That's not how you fix the problem. And I basically ended up with some of the worst breakouts that I've ever had. Now, thankfully, I had Curology to save the day. This is what my skin looks right now. Ooh, forehead reveal. It feels nice that it's summer again. I feel confident in my skin. I don't feel the need to wear makeup to cover up my skin because I just feel confident and happy with how it currently looks. What I love about Curology is so easy to get a custom formula made for you. You just go online, send some photos of your skin, talk about some of your skin concerns, and a dermatology provider will give you a formula that is made for your skin. So this is my custom formula. Now you should follow the instructions given by your dermatology provider, but for me, 1 pump at night onto clean skin, massage that onto my face, and that's literally it. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. And the best part is that Curology comes right to your door, meaning that I don't have to leave the house or go to a dermatology office to get my custom formula. Also, we are evolving people. Our skin is evolving. If I ever have any skincare questions or concerns, I can just message my dermatology provider and they can adjust my formula as needed. And I feel like it simplified my routine so much. If you would like to get started on your Curology journey this summer, make sure to use my link. Subscription is required and subject to consultation. Thank you, Curology. Hello. One of the most beautiful, life's simplest pleasures for me, just me, for me, is to do my makeup. As promised, I'm gonna give you guys a sweat-proof, New York City proof. You know what? If New York City proof is in the title, just know that I have fallen victim and now I'm a New York City influencer. I'm really not. Have I made any New York City related videos? Maybe one. First things first, you want to have your skin moisturized. You want your skin so damp, your hair is going to be sticking to your face. That's how moist you want it. Obviously, skin prep for whatever skin type you have best, duh. And yes, I used to make fun of people all the time. I'm like, how are you doing your makeup with your hair down? If I paid for these inches, I'm going to be wearing these fuckers down, okay? I'm going to be wearing them loud and proud. I always do my eyebrows first. You might have seen me talk about this before. Ardell Brow Glue. Pretty sure this is just lash glue. I don't care. It works and it works. It's starting to get warm out, and by warm I mean like sometimes it's 70 degrees. Yesterday it was in like the low 60s, but just because it was very humid throughout the day, which is what really gets me, I sweat like crazy. And I'm not talking about like normal average sweating. I'm not talking about hyperhidrosis sweating either. I'm talking about Prozac sweating. I'm on a pretty high dose of Prozac, okay? Oh my God, OCD girls rise. As you can see, I apply it and then I immediately shape my brow however I want to with one of these guys. I like this one from Real Techniques because it has her on it. Prozac can commonly give you really bad sweating issues. Yeah, I definitely 100% got that. There's like a bunch of other side effects that Prozac can give you. This is pretty much the only one that I have. I think, maybe, I don't know, but it's the most significant one. It affects my life significantly, especially once it starts to get warmer. I am not usually a person who sweats at all. I can't even be like directly in the sunlight because I'm gonna start sweating. And then it's really bad because I'm also a person who is always cold, like colder than most. Like, oh, everybody's out wearing like a light jacket. I need to be wearing a puffer.
Are you from New York even? Do you have a big black puffer jacket even?
Like, I like to be bundled up. Like, I am constantly in my balaclava in the winter. That's fine. I overheat really easily in that attire as well. And then I'm also sweating. So I'm sweating year round. There's actually no peace for myself. Just New York City girly things. As soon as I get on the subway, it's even hotter down there. In a closed, trapped environment, I'm gonna be sweating 100 times more. This is my special rag. Normally, I would go dip it in water, but I didn't do that today. Also, I'm not gonna lie, I don't do that every time, so. There's Clementine, there's Cowboy. Is this disgusting? Stop. Think. Is it thoughtful? Is it honest? Is it intuitive? Is it necessary? Is it kind? No, probably not. So keep your comments to yourself. But yesterday I did all of the above activities. Went to a concert. I went to go see Joe for the second time. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. I actually don't want to talk about Joe. I don't want to talk about him. I don't want to talk about him because I'm gonna get emotional and I don't want to talk about me rewatching Stranger Things. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. Don't force me to talk about it. Anyway, I was sweating really, really badly. That's what looking at that man will do to you. And for my makeup to stay completely intact, bullets of sweat dripping off of my face and it was still fully intact, came home, took off my makeup with a cotton pad and the cotton pad is still filled with makeup. I was like, yeah, that was good. Here's my fun little combo. Plump Right Back Primer by NYX. I used to be an e.l.f. Hydro Grip girl. I like this. Whatever they're putting in this, yeah. I like that it's more like serum-y feeling and not as sticky, to be honest. Like, yes, the stick is good, but if you're looking for something a little bit different, it smells really good. I know I'm not supposed to say that. I know I'm not supposed to be like, oh, fragrance, but like, I put on jewelry specifically for this video. Like, I wasn't wearing this bracelet beforehand. When I was little, I wanted keys so badly, like keys to a car, keys to a house, keys to an apartment. So badly, just so that I could sound like this. My little charm bracelet. It was Easter Sunday. I'm sitting in church, I'm wearing this bracelet, and I realized what my little charm said. Anyway, oh my god, I'm so bad. I'm so fucking crazy. Oh my god! Everything reminds me of him. Okay, immediately after, the Say Glowy Super Gel in Star Glow, the baggie is coming towards the end. Whenever I see this, I think about the one woman in Doctor Who. What is it, Moisturize Me? I actually don't know why I pumped that onto my hands. I really actually hate to rub things in with my hands, like especially stuff like this that goes on my face. The feeling of it, it really, really, really does not do something right for me. This is the Say, one of the big ass brushes that they have, and you know what, and it's really good. Somebody recommended on TikTok this combination of the two of these. There was a little drop that came out onto the ground and I did pick it up and I did consider actually putting that on my face, but I didn't. Now, most of the time for the summer, I am not wanting to be wearing a full foundation by any means. Most of the time I do not wear a full foundation. If anything, I'm gonna wear skin tint. Today I'm not going to because day to day I don't. I really just do if I know that I'm gonna be like photographed or if I want my face to be all what even complexion. Maybe I know I'm gonna be sweating a little bit less if I'm gonna be on camera doing the podcast, anything like that. I really like the Hourglass skin tint recently, and I will always go back to the Tower 28 Sunny Days skin tint as well. Obviously, wear your SPF, but most days I'm just a concealer girly. I'm so close to being done with this guy. I've just only been using this underneath my under eyes. This is like the Rare Beauty under eye brightener. I used to put it all underneath my eyes, and I found that just putting it there for me works best because I don't have dark under eyes, but I do have a little bit of a hollowness to them, which somebody on TikTok was like, hey girl, how do you fix your under eyes? Like, it was a completely unrelated video, and I was like, I don't know, I don't think I sleep very well. I think that might be my dilemma. Also, I'm getting older. Like, that just happens, okay? And then I go in with the Hourglass concealer brush. I've tried different concealer brushes before. It hurts my eyes. Like, why are the bristles hurting my under eyes? And I used to be a sponge girl too, but I feel like sometimes it just sops up too much of the product. Also, I feel like I've gotten pretty good at accentuating the features that I already do have. I think there was a period of time where I was just simply trying to cover up what I had instead, which makes me sad because, first of all, I have very full cheeks, right? Which, you know, does lead to people calling me, say it with me, bloated Grace Abrams. And I understand that. Oh my god, this doesn't help. I'm like using Hourglass products while talking about being a bloated Grace Abrams. Sometimes I'll get negative comments about my face shape or about my face in general, or like, oh my god, Nicole has a double chin, which, first of all, my face has always looked like this ever since I was a child. So when you're being mean to me, you're being mean to her, which is very, very sinister and evil. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. When I was in the depths of hell with how I felt about myself and like body image and perception and whatnot, when I was really going through it, like the absolute depths of it, I was like, damn, maybe these people are right. Maybe I need chin lipo. No matter what my weight is gonna be, my face is just always gonna be plump, and that's always what's gonna be the case. And then I look at my mother's face and I look at my grandmother's face, And we all have the exact same face shape. We all have exactly the same like chubby cheeks, the same under the chin, the same whatever you want to call it. Why would I want to change that? I do not want to change that. One small little powder puff. Cute. And this is Kimchi Chic That White Powder mini size because I went through the entire big one. So now we're going into my small little one. What I learned, get the product on there, but then like in the palm of your hand, tap off the excess and to make sure that it's like evenly on the pad so that when you're applying it underneath your eye, it's not like I'm caking on a bunch of powder. I actually don't think I wanted to do that. I think I actually wanted to wait, but you know what? It is what it is. There's nothing we can do about it now. Whoever came to tour in Canada, in Toronto, bought me the Soft Sculpt Transforming Skin Enhancer because I said I liked it in a video. How did you know I was out of it? How did you know I was out of it? This is another one of those, say, big ass brushes, but not as big as the other one. Smaller big ass brush. When you brought this to me, that was the nicest thing in the world. That was so fucking kind. I got some beautiful epic gifts on tour. Like I feel so extremely lucky. Someone got me a little My Melody that when you press it, it sings Glory of the Snow by Clairo. Extremely sweet. I got a bunch of friendship bracelets. I got a little Sunny Angel that looks just like me and it has a little custom tote and everything. Came with a tote, a little tomato in it and everything. And I go on the perimeter of my face. I do like bronzer. I do. I go in with this Rare Beauty brush. This is actually a concealer brush. This did hurt my under eyes. Sorry. And I tap into that and then I just bronze up my nose. I feel like it's just like nice and nose sized, you know what I mean? I don't really do contouring. That's just a personal preference. Kind of go everywhere as you can see. Yes! So now we're gonna go in with the Say Dewy Blush in the shade Cutie. I love all of these blushes, like all their formulas, like even their bronzer is very good. I kept trying to make the high cheekbone things happen. I kept trying to put my blush over here, which is fine, like that's cute and everything. I do have a round ass face, and so I feel like what works best on me is to do what's called boyfriend blush, where you basically place it like vertically instead of horizontally, because I have like prime real estate here. Let's use it the fuck up. And I feel like it's accentuating it more than it is hiding it. I do smile and I do just kind of put it right on the apple. Apple! You know who said that? Nicole Kidman.
What's your favorite song off of Brown? Apple.
What's your favorite song off of Brat? Apple. As you can see, instead of bringing it up, I'm just kind of focusing it round and round we go. You see what I mean? Yes. Same thing on the other side. Oh, this is also a IT Cosmetics Complexion Perfection brush. Not today, bitch. Today, you're a blush brush. See, and some people, look how glowy you are. Look, look, look. It's not gonna go anywhere. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. It's gonna stay on. I swear to God. I swear to God. Sometimes I'll lightly blend so it like nicely blends into the under eye, but nothing crazy. And then I'll do a dot, usually about here. Yeah, why not? I don't know if you guys feel the same way. All of my pointy nose subscribers out here. When I tap on my nose, I can hear my cartilage like hitting itself. Like I don't know what's happening in there. I'm not gonna try and pretend I do, but I can hear my nose tapping away on the inside. Here, can you hear it? Okay, so now hold on. Okay, well just know that it is. For my forehead, I do like to go in with the kimchi powder. I do love this powder because it's like one of the only powders left on the market that still has talc in it. You know what? Maybe there are dangers of talc, maybe. Maybe it's a gimmick. I do it all over my forehead because I do have bang now. I do have bang. Bang with greasy forehead, you know what that's gonna do? Greasy bang. We don't want that. Take that down to the temples. Like just enough makeup on the forehead so that if a nice little breeze comes along and it flips our bang up, we'll be okay, like we'll be safe. I also go in with the powder, once again, around like my smile line. That's where I tend to crease the most because guess what? I do smile. It's true. And then a little on the chin. Under the eye again. And that's it for me. Maybe here. Maybe here. Sometimes this is where my hair will get stuck to my face. And you can powder your whole face if you want to. Just for me, I do like a dewy look. I'm sick of everyone saying that, oh, if you want to have makeup that lasts all day, it has to be matte. No, that's actually not the truth, Ellen.
Actually, no, that's not the truth, Ellen.
Oh yeah, but what I was saying was I like that this has talc in it. I know a lot of people are anti-talc. Maybe I need to do more research into it. But for now, I'm gonna appreciate the talc in there. Like I think that the talc is doing what it needs to do. I go in with a little Ariel brush and I'm going in with the Kylie Press Powder Blush in Winter Kissed. It's like this perfect soft, bluey, light pink. I feel like regardless of what color of blush I'm wearing underneath, this just kind of tops well every single time. If you like that color of this like bluish pink, I also recommend Baby by Say. Oh, this is so baby girl coated. I also like that one, but normally I like to go for a little bit of like a warmer color for my blush and then top it off with this, even though it's cool. I feel like it works for me. Maybe because I'm neutral, but I told this to a friend once. I was like, don't be afraid to mix warm and cool blushes. Like, you will be okay. I do have a lot of freckles, however, regardless, even though we're not wearing that much makeup, it's still gonna get covered up. I like to see my freckles. This is the Beeble and Rudy Beepa Doobie freckle pen. I've had this for years. It's still going strong. Has not remotely dried out, and it's nice because it's just like a flat pen, this kind of shape, so I feel like I have a bit more control versus other freckle pens. I try and be very sparing because it's so easy to go overboard with freckles, and I'm just trying to like bring them back. I'm not necessarily trying to add a million new ones, although that would be cute. I'm gonna be honest, a lot of times I will do my makeup even if I have no intentions on leaving the house that day, or like if I have no plans, because number one, I like doing my makeup. I think it's really fun. It's like therapeutic for me. It's soothing, whatever. Yada yada yada. You've heard it all. However, it does also stop me from like midday depression naps. I do struggle with that. Like once 1 p.m. hits, yeah, sometimes I will feel the need for a 2-hour nap. I don't want to be like that. They are evil and they do creep up upon me. And so I feel like if I do my makeup, I'm more inclined to not fall asleep because I don't want to fuck up my pillows, obviously, and my sheets. But sometimes if I'm really desperate and really feeling it, then I will mummy, which is how I normally sleep anyway. But you'd be surprised, it sometimes really works. But I'm just saying, my makeup, I will sleep in it and it will still look really good. Not sleep overnight, I don't do that. This is so fun. Whoa. Okay, Nicole, lock in, my God. Ooh, around this time, I usually apply my lip stain. Thank you, Billie Eilish. This is the Thatcher lip stain in Nude. Billie, after her makeup tutorial, the world was changed. Nothing was the same ever again. I do not just do the lip line. I kind of do everything because I love the color of this and it's pretty close to my natural lip shade. And also I want that color to last. This makeup is for lasting, okay? Yes. And that's gonna sit. I love when people walk in on me doing my makeup and I'm like, don't worry, it's not permanent. This will come off. Girl, what if it did stay? Who cares? So a lot of you have been so sweet and have been like, Nicole, you look so much like Monica Bellucci. I've just been seeing things recently about people saying like, if you are struggling to find what makeup tips work best for you, find a celebrity who looks like you, first of all, has a similar like color palette, whatever as you. They'll also have a professional makeup artist, so they will know what looks best on them. And the one that I get compared to sometimes is Monica Bellucci. In terms of coloring, like we're both very light skinned, thicker, darker eyebrows, brown eyes, dark hair. There's so many other girls like that. But anyway, I have been trying to stick to her eye tips, which is like a smoky brown eye. I get way more compliments when I am doing a brown smoky eye. But what lasts me recently all day, this is a Naked eyeshadow stick in the shade Senescent. It's nice because it's just like all one and done, and so I can just rub a little bit. Realistically, like I'm sure that if I didn't have a brush on me, I could just easily use my finger as well. Like I talked about, I don't really like that whole sensation. These are convenient. I love the Naked palette. Oh my God. Well, I have the Naked Basic. Yeah, I remember in high school I found out that brown eyeshadow all over my eye looks really good, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna be really powerful after this. And then it's something that I forget about and discover every few months, and I'm like, wait, why don't I do that thing anymore that I feel so powerful in, that I should do all the time? Something else I've also been doing a lot recently, once again shout out Billie Eilish, Urban Decay 24/7 eyeliner in the shade Tootsie. I do line my whole eye. I will usually start with trying to do my upper lash line, or my tight line. It's so tight. I didn't say I was good at it. And then I also try and like do the tiniest wing out right there, and then I've also started to line the entirety of my inner eye. And then if I really feel like it, I'll sharpen the inside. And sometimes I even smudge a little bit onto the upper lash line. Okay, time to peel the lips off. Lately, I've just been tossing this section into the toilet. And if you have this lip stain, I recommend you try that. Sometimes I'll have a Q-tip. I'll take a Q-tip and just like lighten it up, but I don't, so Oh my God, like look at me. I am so much so the pinnacle of health and beauty and fertility, even though that's like something I don't want, but like, oh, look at me. Finish off my brows. Brow Pop by Kosas. I used to be an eyebrow pen type of girl. For some reason, every time I kept buying them, they would come out either like pink or purple in my eyebrows, and I just don't appreciate that. I really just fill in the sparseness. With this gel, it's like hard to actually fill them in normally. I always say this, my dad gave me like very few things in life, and it's like my eyebrows and arm hair and a fear of men. We are approaching the end, guys. Love this. I love the Hourglass palette. This is the ambient lighting palette. Basically, it's a finishing powder. They're all very iridescent powders. They're not highlighters though. You can basically just mix the three together. Instead of me putting a matte powder all over my face, I find that this works best kind of towards the end of my makeup. I don't apply a lot, but I feel like it gives me that lived-in look. Okay, I don't know if any of you feel similarly, but when I fall asleep in my makeup, taking a nap, taking a depression nap midday, when I wake up, I feel like my makeup looks better. It looks marinated in, and it gives me just like an inner glow while also slightly finishing the face. Like it's supposed to resemble different lights, like for example, dim light, incandescent light, radiant light. Yeah, I applied incandescent light, so my face is looking very incandescent today. I don't care. And you know, I don't care. No, I don't care. If I feel the need to, I'll go back in and make sure my under eyes are matte. For lip liner, Makeup Forever Artist Color Pencil Extreme in the shade And I Wear Caffeine. This one is like the black version, so it basically lasts a little bit longer than the regular wooden ones. Sometimes I will go in with the stain like on top of this. I love the Ulta one. I think this is just in the shade Berry. Also like the Milani Color Fetish in Bitten Berry, but I'm pretty happy with just this color. So I'm gonna go in with the Ole Henriksen Pout Preserve Peptide Treatment in Cocoa Cream. That's usually what I have on my lips, and this does last, truly. Last minute highlighting touches. Rare Beauty highlighter in the shade Enlighten. This is my second one, and it is absolutely cracked to bits. I just do the typical places. Inner corner, do the little exclamation mark on my nose. Before I do anything eyelash related, I will be soaking my face in setting spray. This is not a new hack by any means, but the Urban Decay All-Nighter Spray, apparently this is the exact same thing, but it is the brand Skindinavia. It is just repackaged, but it's the same company. This is in the bridal version. I don't know what they put in this. Yeah, this shit isn't going anywhere. It really isn't. It really fucking isn't. And I do soak my face in it. I used to always be like, oh my God, they're wasting it. It's so worth it. And then I do take a fan. And then I spend this time thinking about what's most important to me in life, cleaning up my little makeup station. Think about Joe Keery. End of sentence. Okay, final step. Curling the eyelashes with the Tweezerman eyelash curler. It will come as no surprise to you that I am in fact a waterproof girly because I need things to last. If I'm sweating, obviously I don't want my mascara to run. I am more likely to sweat than cry on Prozac. I'm just being honest with you. I was also not blessed with beautiful curly lashes. Mine stick out completely straight. I'm gonna choose to blame that on my father. All right, these are curled. Sorry guys, that's my lips. e.l.f. Big Mood Waterproof Duh for my upper lashes. I love this mascara. Cute. And then for lower lashes, I find the one that does not transfer as best as possible to my lower lashes is the CoverGirl Clump Crusher, water resistant, obviously. Don't poke this in your eye, obviously. For some reason, this bristle in specific hurts so bad, so don't do that. Okay, wait, don't look at me. Don't look. I need to get a Q-tip to fix my eyelids. Cleaning above the eyelids, obviously. Would you look at that? Hey, no, we're actually done. And we're still dewy. And this shit isn't going anywhere. This is to see if it's transfer proof. I've never tried this before. Obviously, as you can see. That's right. That's fucking right. That's fucking right. That's fucking right. That's right. Hey, and look, we're just as dewy. Do you see that? Hey, that's right. Yeah, that's correct. Yes, that's correct. Damn, I fucking slayed that. I fucking slayed that. That's the finished look. Cute. And now I'm like, ooh, I'm dewy. Ooh, I still look fresh and plump and like the way that I like my makeup to look, but it's sweat resistant. Have not tried pool resistant. These bangs are clearly also extremely resistant. End of sentence. We're trying to fix a calic. Please be kind during this trying time. I cannot tell you literally how many times I have had sweat rolling off of my face and I've been so worried, like, shit, how does my makeup look? Just for it to be like completely fine. And everyone around me being like, what do you mean? What do you mean you're sweating? I can't even tell. I can't even notice it. And she's not even a moo. She's not even a fucking mua. That's crazy. That is the look, guys. I did my bangs for the full effect. They are not sweat proof. I will tell you that much. We're still working on that. I think the only answer for sweat proof bangs may be wigs. Will you wear wigs? Maybe.
Will you wear wigs?
At this point, maybe. Here it is. I'm so happy with how it came out. I think it looks so good. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you guys liked it, please make sure that you leave it a like because it helps me out so much. Also, comment any future videos that you want me to do. Also, any other products that you recommend that are sweat proof, summer proof, I would always like to know because I would like to keep myself stocked. Also, my makeup case, a makeup bag wasn't really working for me. I do like to collect makeup because I do. I am also extremely lucky. A lot of brands do send me PR, but I got a toolbox for it, which just makes it 100 times heavier, but it's just so cute. How could I not? And then my travel makeup bag is a mini tennis racket bag. Make sure you subscribe if you want to be nasty. If not, you're disgusting. Also, make sure you have your bell notifications on so you know every single time I post, or else you are gross. If you want to follow me on my other social media, Instagram, Twitter, Depot, Spotify, it's just at Nicole Rafiee. If you want to follow me on my TikTok, it's at Nikki Nasty. I have a podcast. We upload every other Monday, and on all the off Mondays, we upload onto Patreon. I'm gonna go now. I think I'm literally gonna try and attempt to sleep like this. That's gonna be me in like 2 minutes. Bye bye, thank you.